Alright, all you Joel fans, you probably be happy with this one. Hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with Jackson Browne. We're going to be listening to the Loadout / Stay. It is live in 1982. It was, I guess, an FM broadcast at Montreux Jazz Festival in Switzerland. Festival de Jazz in Montreux, Switzerland. My apologies. Of course, you know what's so creepy? These freaking videos, all the songs and stuff on YouTube, they're all auto-generated. So that means like just a computer posted all those videos. You know, it's just so weird to me. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna get into this one. I don't know anything about this album. Obviously, it's at a jazz festival, but I know Montreux does all kinds of artists and stuff like that. I think I've got the. It doesn't have a thing on Wikipedia, but I have the people who are a part of it. I think so. Let's go. If y'all are not subscribed, please help a brother out. Help him. Come on. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do something. I'd really appreciate it. All right, Jackson Browne live. The Loadout / Stay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Now the seats are all empty. Let the roadies take the stage. Pack it up and tear it down. They're the first to come and the last to leave, working for that minimum wage. They'll set it up in another town. Tonight the people were so fine. They waited there in line, and when they got up on their feet, they played the show. And that was sweet, but I can hear the sound of slamming doors and folding chairs. That's a sound they'll never know.
So this is broadcasted on an FM radio?
All these trusses down and get them up them ramps. 'Cause when it comes to moving me, you know you guys are the champ. But when that last guitar's been packed away, you know, I still wanna play. So just make sure you all got it set to go before you come for this piano. But the band's on the bus, and they're ready to go. We gotta drive all night.
He's got a wonderful voice.
Show in Chicago or Detroit, I don't know. We do so many shows in a row, and these towns all look the same. We just pass
Not
the
Switzerland.
time in our hotel rooms and wander around backstage till those lights come up and we hear that crowd. And we remember why we came.
respecting all the synths and stuff. That's awesome.
Country and western on that bus, R&B, we got disco, and we got rural scenes and magazines, and we got truckers on the CD, and we got Richard Pryor on the video, and we got time while the miles roll away.
Yeah, I know who Richard Pryor is. Hilarious.
Is the time that we get to play. For you got the power over what we do. You can sit there and wait, or you can put us through. Come along, sing the song. You know that you can't go wrong. Gonna wake up in your town, but we'll be scheduled to appear 1,000 miles away from here. You can stay just a little bit longer. We wanna play just a little bit longer. And the road is going by.
Those keys are awesome.
It will take a little time to leave it all behind. One more song. Oh, won't you stay? Oh, just a little bit longer. Now listen, Jackson.
Give it to me.
Stay just a little bit longer.
Okay, I get it now.
Please, 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 tell me that you're going to. Now your mama don't mind, and your daddy don't mind. If we take a little time and we leave this world behind and sing one more song. Stay. Come on, come on, come on, stay. Come on, come on, come on, stay.
It's a fun song, man.
Come on, come on, stay.
I feel like the first part was more serious, but now Stay is like more fun, I think. This reminds me of the Cars a little bit.
Come on, come on, come on, stay. Come on, stay. Yeah. Thank you.
Is that how they closed?
Thank you.
Maybe not. Huh. That was fun. I definitely felt like what he was saying in the beginning about, you know, what life on the road is like. Like, I can only imagine being like an actual touring musician that goes around and, like, you know, how it was back in the day, like living in the back of vans. And I know people still probably sleep in their cars, but I think that whole lifestyle you know how they kind of cut out the middle class. I think they cut out like middle class musicians that, you know, could do that, that could kind of afford to, you know, travel and tour and stuff like that. Like either you're corporately backed now, or, you know, you have a very grassroots following that does Patreon or something like that, you know, if anything. Like, I don't know, man. And of course you always just make it from the merch. Like that's the actual money people would make. I think that whole, you know, idea of, you know, living in the back of your van and touring and doing all that, like people nowadays, I don't know, like even through the bug that happened a couple years ago, people were doing live shows at their house and stuff. You know, I think music has just changed so much, and I don't know. Like, of course, there are artists out there that still tour, you know, obviously, but like, I don't know, just that romanticized idea, even though it's probably not the most romantic idea of not showering for days and, you know, such. No, probably it's no fun eating McDonald's every day. Probably like, oh no, thank you. But I felt just, you know, the way that, you know, either we're, you know, every city looks the same because we're just sitting in hotel rooms, or we're behind the curtain waiting to play. But once that curtain comes up and those lights turn on, we remember the reason why we play, you know, and I totally felt that. I think that might be one of the most profound things Jackson Browne has said to just, I don't know, me in general, because I don't know, there's a lot of bands we listen to, you know, a lot of artists, and I always try to find something that like I can latch onto and, you know, somehow relay it around to, like, you know, my life or whatever, to try and make it more integrated into the, you know, channel. But honestly, Jackson Browne has kind of eluded me so far. I think we've listened to a handful of his tracks. I really haven't found his angle per se yet, you know. But man, did I really feel him there with that first opening, you know, lyrics of that first song. What's it called? The Loadout. Man, yeah, I felt that. And then Stay was more of an upbeat. Like I said, it kind of reminded me of the Cars a little bit. Just in like how synth and keys heavy everything was. Now, I know there was guitar and bass and everything in there as well, and, you know, of course, percussion, but I definitely didn't hear it as well. I know this is like an FM radio broadcast. This is like a remaster of a tape, probably, or recording or something of a broadcast. I don't know what it is exactly, but you couldn't hear everything as well as you probably would get from a studio or a you know, or actual live cut. But I think it's cool, and it kind of adds to, like, I don't know, the atmosphere and the ambiance, you know, that it's a broadcast and all that. I think that's kind of cool, and you can hear some things lower and higher than others, and, you know, I think it's interesting. The keys were really, really heavy. Like, you had to kind of strain to hear the guitar. The only time the guitar was really on top was when the solo happened. But other than that, it was really synth and key heavy. I wasn't expecting that, and I thought that was really cool. So the people I have here, I don't know what instruments they were playing or what, but so we got Jackson Browne, Daniel Korchmar, Craig Dorge, Russell Kunkel, Sidney Carter, Brian Garfalo, and Maurice Williams. That's who we got. I bet if I looked up legendary FM broadcast. No. Live 1982 FM broadcast. Jackson Browne. Yeah. So I probably can't find anything. But I just feel like, I don't know, like I said, he's kind of escaped me so far. I've definitely felt where he was coming from certain things. But for my taste, like, I always just, I don't know, it's just the person I am. I classify and I put things and similarities and boxes and stuff, and I haven't really been able to pin him down yet, and this just threw a whole new linchpin into it with the synths and the keys and stuff. So obviously I don't know much about him and or his sound or anything, man, because I know we listened to like Before the Deluge and a couple other tracks that were very, I don't know, southern rocky country-ish almost, I feel like, but this was completely different. And I think that was the most emotionally and spiritually connected I felt to his music, was the Loadout, honestly. So I think that is fantastic. This was a great track. Thank you to our alpha patron, Joel, for picking it. Once again, my friend, thank you so much for all that you do for this channel and all the great music you have shown me and the knowledge you have imparted. It is not lost upon me. I I'm very grateful. Thank you, my friend. And I'm totally down for more Jackson Browne. If you guys have any other tracks, definitely leave them below. I'm down to do them. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to find the angle, trying to find where he's coming from, because like I've heard a few songs now, and this one, I think the Loadout's the one I've the most connected to so far. But I like Before the Deluge the most musically, I think, but actual lyrics and his message and what he's saying, this one I think I definitely connected to the most. So that is it. Thank you for watching, guys. If y'all don't know, we have a Patreon right here. That is a picture of it. There's a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get to 1 free request a month. If you join any of the tiers, you get access to all of our block videos, access to our Discord, all the full album reactions I have on there. I've got almost four full Beatles albums on there. Got tons of King Crimson tracks, just like a whole bunch of random shit. All the block stuff goes on there, and I do kind of exclusive things on there as well for patrons only. So we'd love to have you come join our community. It's a great one. There's also a PayPal link in the description for tips, requests, and anything else. Thank you for watching, my friends. I will see y'all later, I guess. Bye.